Hi, in this video I will explain the novel Under the Greenwood Tree written by Thomas Hardy. Before starting this video I have a small request to you. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. To know the whole story, please stick with the video from first to end. So before further ado, let's get started. Under the Greenwood Tree is a novel written by Thomas Hardy and published in 1872. The story takes place in the rural village of Mellstock in Wessex, and centers on a group of musicians who play at the village church. Some of the important characters in the novel are one Dick Dewey, the protagonist of the story and a member of the Mellstock parish choir. He is in love with Fancy Day and is determined to win her hand in marriage. 2 Fancy Day, a school teacher who has recently moved to Mellstock. She is beautiful, well-educated, and admired by many of the village's eligible bachelors, including Dick Dewey. 3 Mr. Maybold, the new church organist and choir director. He is also smitten with Fancy Day and becomes her rival for the affections of the village's young women. 4 Mrs. Garland, the mother of Fancy Day and the former schoolteacher at Mellstock. She is a kind and compassionate woman who is respected by the villagers. 5 Reuben Dewey, Dick Dewey's father and the leader of the Mellstock parish choir. He is a kind-hearted man who is well liked by the other villagers. 6 Thomas Leaf, a member of the Mellstock choir who is known for his wit and humor. He often provides comic relief in the story. 7 Grandford Cantle, a former shepherd who is now a farmer. He is known for his stories and tall tales, which are often exaggerated or outright false. 8 Susan Nunsuch, a superstitious old woman who believes in omens and signs. She often predicts doom and misfortune for those around her. Now let's try to understand the story through the summary of this novel. The novel begins with the arrival of Mr. Maybold, the new vicar of Mellstock. He is a young and ambitious man who is eager to modernize the village church and bring new ideas to the rural community. He quickly becomes smitten with Fancy Day, the new schoolmistress, and proposes marriage to her. Meanwhile, Dick Dewey, a young man from the village, also falls in love with Fancy Day. He is heartbroken when he learns of her engagement to Mr. Maybold, and decides to leave Mellstock to seek his fortune elsewhere. As the wedding approaches, tensions rise between the villagers and the new vicar. Reuben Dewey, Dick's father, becomes increasingly suspicious of Mr. Maybold's intentions, and is outraged when he learns that the vicar plans to replace the traditional choir at the village church with a new organ and trained singers. On the day of the wedding, a series of mishaps and misunderstandings lead to a last-minute change of heart for Fancy Day, who decides to marry Dick Dewey instead of the vicar. The novel ends on a hopeful note, with the village musicians playing under the Greenwood Tree and the villagers celebrating the union of the 2 young lovers. Overall, Under the Greenwood Tree is a charming and light-hearted novel that explores themes of love, tradition, and the changing nature of rural life in 19th century England. Thank you for watching. I hope you find the video informative. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on the video and share with literature lovers. And also now you can follow Just Literature on Instagram and Twitter handle.